a lonely, self-consumed, self-serving mirror hog is not a leader. The person I am talking about, who is obsessed with the mirror, who never admits a mistake, who never admits a fault, and who always finds someone else and something else to blame for whatever goes wrong, but finds every reason to take credit for anything that goes right, is Donald Trump. It's not amusing anymore. It's not entertaining anymore. It is the last throes of a bitter, angry man who wants power back for himself, not for you.
I think he absolutely, as Joe pointed out, former prosecutor, has the skills to meet Trump where he is and to fight hard, possibly even dirty. But my God, that is going to be the question, at least in a general. Where in the world were you? Yeah. Like when the country was melting down over COVID, where in the world were you? And you could do a long list of things that happened right when he was in there by Trump's side that he said nothing.
I mean, that would be a critique of him that I imagine that comes from the press and from the media when he's doing all of those media interviews. But the other candidates who are running against Donald Trump, they may not want to raise that because that will make them look like they are criticizing perhaps Donald Trump as well. So he may get a pass from the other candidates on, well, why weren't you criticizing Trump earlier? Because it slightly puts them in a bit of a in a double-edged position. But I think more than the prosecutorial skills, he just has the temperament. He has that. He has made it clear.
Waiting a long time
He has been waiting. I spoke to him a year ago when he was first thinking of running.
Yeah.
And it was pretty evident in the conversation I had with him that he was waiting to fight Trump. I mean, and he wants to fight Trump, and he relishes fighting Trump. The other candidates are looking at Trump thinking, how can I go round Trump?
Right.
How can I get round him without barely mentioning him? They don't want to take Trump on a fight. But Chris Christie, he wants to fight Trump. And that's fair. I haven't seen a candidate, back even in 2016, was there a candidate who relished the fight with Trump? Apart from perhaps Joe Biden, kind of relished it, but none of the Republicans did, and I don't see any of the other Republicans in this field relishing it in the way that Chris Christie seems to.